The route north may be blocked, but hundreds of migrants continue to arrive by the hour at Greece's border with Macedonia. The pressure is building. Aid agencies estimate there are over 8,000 migrants camped at the frontier.
The situation was very bad, sir. We are here from 4 days. We had a swimming time last night. Our tent is so wet, like our clothes. It was a very difficult night.
Greek authorities are building bigger camps away from the border, but the migrants are determined to press on. Aid workers describe the conditions as inhumane.
The majority of the people here are from Syria and Iraq. Most of them are vulnerable women and children, and we also have many people who have disabilities.
Macedonia is cracking down as it reinforces its border, with police firing tear gas Monday after hundreds of migrants breached the razor wire fence. The government says it has been forced to close the frontier following similar moves by other Balkan countries further north. Those restrictions, agreed between Balkan states and Austria at a Vienna summit last week, have been condemned by EU and UN officials as contrary to European and international conventions on the treatment of refugees.
All of these measures have led to more suffering, more confusion and more anxiety among the people, many of whom have fled the conflict in Syria, because more than half of the arrivals into Greece are Syrian refugees.
The UNHCR official faults Europe for failing to fulfill the promises it made to help Greece.
Out of more than 66,000 places that have been agreed in the different summits in the course of last year for the European countries to take from Greece, only a handful, only about 325 relocations have actually taken place.
Meanwhile, on the shores of Greek islands, an average of 1,500 migrants arrive every day, 131,000 so far this year, more than in the first 6 months of 2015. In Athens, the city squares are starting to fill with refugees. The UN is warning that last year's crisis could be dwarfed by the numbers now starting to build on the borders of Europe. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.